I'm Ian Peters, and this is my video on my final presentation, my final paper. For my final paper, I've chosen the novel The Joys of Motherhood by Buchi Emecheta. Buchi Emecheta is a Nigerian author who has published several books about social, cultural, and political issues affecting her country and Africa, and especially affecting women. The Joys of Motherhood covers these topics and relates to women in Africa and their mentalities regarding sexuality. The book is set mainly in pre-World War II Nigeria, when Nigeria was still a British colony. We see the main character, Inu Ego, as she goes through several stages and environments in her life as a Nigerian woman. She is wanted by a village king. She marries another man and is left, and he leaves her because she cannot produce children for him. She then moves from the village into the urban area of Lagos, Nigeria, and marries another man. He, in the city, is a houseboy who does laundry and other maintenance around the house for a British government employee and his wife. And when Inu Ego moves there and marries him and sees the way he is, you see a dynamic change in their relationship as she ridicules him for his employment and doesn't see him as a man, as she spent 20 years living in the tribal village area of rural Nigeria, and knows a man to be a hunter, a warrior, and a provider. And the more children that a man has in his family, the more powerful he is. She becomes pregnant eventually. However, the baby dies, and when this happens, she attempts suicide. Throughout her stages in the story, we see areas of human sexuality in the psychology of women, also the man-woman relationship, women in childbirth and childbearing, women and abuse, and we see the changes and effects of religion as Inu Ego goes from a superstitious, multi-god, multi-figure believer in the village and converts to Christianity when she gets into the city, and how these changes in religion and religious mentality affect her overall ideas about her sexuality, and the sexuality of women in Nigeria, and how psychologically and emotionally affects them when it comes to childbirth and child caring. Also, in comparison support, I'm using an article on the effects to the emotional, mental, and psychological health of infertility in women in Ghana, Africa. Childbearing is crucial in Ghanaian society as a means of support work, a showing of wealth and power and of manhood, as well as showing a good, strong woman by the amount of children she's able to have. The pressures on women is therefore sometimes overwhelming, and infertility leads to being a social and cultural outcast, which becomes detrimental to the women's health all around. This is very key to the idea of healthy human sexuality in women, especially in Africa, as childbearing is so important to the culture, society, and their beliefs and mainstays within their culture, whether it be urban or rural, in the village, tribal, or in the larger cities. The basic idea of women giving birth to many children is the same, and those who are unable to are outcasted, and they're looked at as social outcast, and that the pressure of having to have children is bad enough, and then when they're not able to, the pressures of their family shunning them and the rest of society shunning them, their religion shunning them, it does just terrible things to their overall health. Thank you.